So the good greetings, boys and girls out there. This is another edition of Movie Talk News with Antonio Gutierrez on my YouTube channel. Antonio Gutierrez for Movie Talk News with Antonio Gutierrez on my YouTube channel. I hope you had a great weekend. Had a very fantastic weekend. And guys, we'll mention it is Oscar weekend, so I will do a show. My next show, I will talk about more, go in depth with the Oscar movies and my position in Oscar. On my next show coming up, we'll go into the movie news, and let's start with box office results. And including once again the second straight weekend, and what amazing money making blockbuster movie it is right now. Black Panther has made number one at box office, making $116 million, maintained the number one spot in the number one. Followed by Game Night, who went over to see it. Was pretty good, funny comedy, and then at number two. I'm gonna tell you something. Black Panther right now is making over $700 million worldwide. It could be, it could get near $2 billion. It could be near $2 billion. The $2 billion is already vast growth in other properties, Marvel properties, and how it is very fast is growing the properties and the movie. Even it surpassed the last Star Wars film money wise in box office. So maybe it could be in the next 2 or 3 weeks in the 2 billion mark club, and that is something. That's it. Now they have not announced a sequel, but eventually they will greenlight it just like that. I mean, they just want to know what kind of content, what kind of story they're going to use in the second film of Black Panther, but we'll see. And we'll see what happens. But again, this is good. This movie is going to, for the next stage of Marvel films, the next phase of Marvel, it's going to set the foundation for the next stage and how it's changed things around and everything else. So this is amazing. And this is amazing content of what's going to go on right now and everything else. And on the movie news, and we all talk about talk about other movies. We talk about probably movies that will come out in December. We got Aquaman, who they executive Warner Bros. And press it, and review the plot about Aquaman return to Atlantis, defending Sparta Ore and Black Manta into Black Manta. That's the plot of the movie. They were so impressed about how the first screening of the executive Warner Bros. Okay, if you're so impressed about the film, why just push it up a little more to August? If you're that impressed with this film, push it up into August. Because, I'm not saying that the Bumblebee Transform will beat them. It's just, I think, listen, if you're that impressed, make it somewhat late summer movie. That's my opinion about that. I think if you're that impressed, take a chance and go make it late summer movie, and maybe make a ton of money in a late summer movie. He's still I think Aquaman is still gonna make a ton of money that day. I know it's going ahead with the Bumblebee Transformer, the last Transformer series till they reboot it in 2 years from now, 3 years from now. But I think you take a chance in August about that and everything else. And that's my opinion. I've been saying this to Aquaman. The executive Warner Bros. Are so impressed with the screen. Why does you just make push it up to August, early August, late August, around there, maybe late July, and try and get that summer money, blockbuster money. If that impressive. That's my take on it. That's my opinion about it. But we'll see, and everything else. Now on the movie news, and the Fox, who says business as usual, even after the merger of Disney, that's still not finished, but still it's getting finalized. Say they announced announced 5 certain slate movies for the next 5-10 years, for the next 5 years, including New Mutants. Okay, Gavin still is greenlight, still doing it. Now X-Men movie, another series of X-Men movies, X-Men movie. Of course, Deadpool 2 and X-Force, who I'm looking for. And also Also, a lot of celeb movies coming up. And, okay. Oh, yeah, and a Katie Pride movie. Okay, they now say business as usual. Now, this is my take on this whole scenario, the merger. And I hope Disney allow those characters, pointing at Wolverine, my thumb, keep the cast. I already told you this. Keep the continuity of Fox. When this merger finally be done, be officially, let Fox do their Marvel, and Marvel will, do their Disney and Marvel studio kind of sprinkle in and kind of help the Fox to get these better continuity movies. Yeah, they could do that, just like Spider-Man. They kind of, okay, this is you're supposed to do a little bit better. And obviously, Spider-Man Homecoming was a great film overall. It's a great part, one of the best. This is the first Spider-Man film. So, you keep doing that. You allow the people that was on the Fox, under Disney, under the Marvel Studio, under the Disney umbrella, let them do their thing, and let that Marvel Studio kind of like, okay, let's do this character just a little better. That's all. And that's right. There's nothing wrong with it, So, what I'm looking forward to? Oh yeah, a Doctor Doom movie. That's very intriguing, man. Okay, the Kitty Pryde, oh yeah, the Silver Surfer, also the Silver Surfer announced in the Slade movie. That I'm very intrigued on myself. The Doctor Doom is I'm very intrigued because you can do a lot of story Doctor, and maybe you kind of relance the Fantastic Four in the Marvel universe. That I think Marvel will probably get their hands and work on more. The Silver Surfer, same as the Silver Surfer, that's another movie that you could do. It's galactic. It's got Galaxy. You got regular Guardians of the Galaxy out there. And we actually see a real guy that said that I can curse one. And on the clouds. That was a horrible fantastic. That was second. Well, the whole franchise. That first franchise, and the second one was horrible. But that I'm looking at. The Kitty Pryde I mentioned that I'm looking for. I like to see Kitty Pryde. I want to bring back the actress who played Kitty Pryde. I think she's great for the role, and I think she would take great and actually great for surprise. And if they want to continue the X-Men movies, why not? Hey, there's a lot of stories in the X-Men still. They still not touched Mr. Sinister. I thought we were gonna see it in the Wolverine movie, in the Logan movie, but he never make a appearance. So maybe you make an appearance in the X-Men. It's a lot of story. I mean, you always could bring a Apocalypse back, like redo him again. Hopefully. So we'll see. Of course, the X-Force. I think, the Deadpool 2 is kind of like a prequel from the X-Force, and I think it will be a very interesting film overall. I think it's going to be like the first one, but don't mean it's not going to be bad. I think it still get that same good quality entertainment value that you're looking for. That's fine with me. It's tough to do what he did the first one and reach that. It's actually Deadpool doing the reverse. So, and I think it will be a prequel to the X-Force. It's going to happen. And I think that before with he and Cable, Domino, who they want to add for the X-Force after that. And, Deadpool, Cable, and Domino, who you see in the film. And wherever they add that content, we'll see. And see what happens. And that's my other pick. I think this is going to be looking forward to see everything else in the films. But we'll see. And that's what it is. I think, listen, with the whole merger with Fox and with Fox with Disney, I say Disney, do like we did, Marvel did with Sony, with Spider-Man. Let Fox do their thing, but let Marvel Studios kind of help them a little bit with some of these characters. Kind of like, hey, here. This was supposed to look like, right? This is, just like the Spider-Man movie was. And I think that will be a great, because that's why they keep it under, and I think some of these movies will be fantastic in real life. And we'll see. Well, I hope you have a great day. This is another edition of Movie Talk News with Antonio Gutierrez. I hope you have a great day and see you at the bye bye for now.